Diary of a CEO, the 33 Laws of Business and Life. Alright, item number 1 is that no one cares about this video. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the weekly vlog. We are continuing the experiment. This is going to be a fun week because we've got an absolutely jam-packed week with a lot of fun work stuff. We've got a bunch of filming to do. We've got a bunch of one-on-ones. We've got a relationships connection course that I am starting to do remotely with my girlfriend. That's going to be fun. And so for the next 3 hours, basically, we need to bash out as many videos as we can. We have 4 videos we're trying to film in the next 3 hours. The first one is about this book, The Diary of a CEO. The second one is about Someday is Today by Matthew Dix. The third one is just an intro because we're going to be releasing one of my online courses, How to Study for Exams, as a free YouTube video. So we're just going to do an intro for that, so that one should be chill. And then the fourth one is about 15 or so things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. This should be fun. This is The Diary of a CEO, 8 powerful laws that are changing my life. 8 powerful laws that will change your life.
Just come out, have changed my life.
No, I'm sorry, I'm thinking that will change your life rather than that are changing mine. Yeah, we go more authoritative. Okay, let's do all that are changing my life. We can always swap it out if we need to. I also liked in $100 Million Leads how Hormozi was testing, how he basically tested the title and the subheading a lot on his Instagram stories. I think Instagram stories are a less obtrusive way to test things than YouTube community posts. So I think at the very least, we should test every title on an Instagram story and then test some of them on YouTube community post if we need more like legit data. There's value in it. So cool. So let's go. One of the things that I really take away from these sort of non-fiction self-help books is like, if I'm just reading the book and all I'm doing is reading and highlighting it, I'm just reading for entertainment. And so what I try and do is make sure that I've taken some action points. If I ever have that moment of inspiration while I'm reading a book or watching a video or listening to a podcast, I will try my best to act on it there and then. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Cool. So our next video is sort of 15 things I wish I knew before starting YouTube. And I can literally talk about this topic for like days at a time because it's like our entire course at Part-Time YouTuber Academy, link down below. It's just all about things I wish I knew before I started YouTube, and like 15 of them in one video. Because if for each one, I can just go on, I have a tendency to talk quite a lot. I always want to give more context and give more value and give more information, but that means if we do 15 things, the video is going to be like 2 hours long. I think 9 is a good number. Let's do 9. Let's like really figure out what are the top 9 that are counterintuitive, that are surprising, that like people will think, oh, I didn't know that.
Diary of a CEO done. 15 things I wish I knew about YouTube. Actually, this was 9 things. We reduced it.
Yippee! We're going to do a tech club video, like 10 pieces of tech I can't live without. And I was like, it's just kind of a boring video. I've talked about all this stuff before ad nauseum for years. Nothing interesting happening in tech right now. We don't just want to make a tech video just for the sake of making a tech video. And so we scrapped that one. But now we're left in the lurch because it's like, well, what's the video we're going to film? So decided to go make a coffee, get rid of the brain fog in the mind, and then we're going to figure it out and it's going to happen.
Desk setup and Skillshare, which would be satisfying day. Yeah. Essentially. And I think we'll have time for all of that. And you can also, but before 11, because I won't have finished the side hustle thingy. Yeah. I think the intro,
class and overhead
and sponsors.
Okay,
Some
so we have
sponsors.
details for all sponsors.
We have some,
Yeah, cool.
so we can do a couple. Good plan.
Good plan.
I love a man with a plan. I just like being told what to do. Ugh. Okay, good. Easy. The video for the desk setup. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone ready? Hey friends, welcome back to the channel and to the annual. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel and to my annual. Let's try this again.
Someday is today. Then we are going to do the YouTube sponsors. Then we're going to do, is it podcast sponsors?
Yeah, 3 podcast intros. And then there is technically part of the sponsors, there's 3 Instagram stories that Ollie has to film.
This is how we run our giant YouTube channel.
Okay, this is the side hustle video and I'm gonna record audio separately in GarageBand as well in case this audio is better. Because I wanna try and aim to speak a little bit. I want to speak slower, a bit more chill, a bit more measured. And I kind of think that having a mic close to my face helps that approach rather than like in your face, that sort of thing. And so the reason I'm so passionate about talking about side hustles is because they have genuinely changed my life from the age of 13 up to the age of 26 when I quit medicine. Yeah. Cool. Okay, this is the video called The Feel Good Business Model. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel and to a brand new series called Business Class. Ba-ching, and then we'll go sort of B-roll and inspiring music while I do this. This is a new series where I'm going to share everything I've learned over the last 6 years of starting, growing, and scaling a profitable business that makes lots of money, but is relatively stress-free and gives me a lifestyle that I really enjoy. For example, if you're writing on Medium, then basically the more people click on So for example, if you're writing on Medium, the more people that click and read your articles, the more money you're gonna get paid, as you can see from this screenshot from James Julian.
Today we found side hustle ideas for students video. This, make $10,000 as a writer, or how to make $10,000 per month writing online. And then we found this video about feel-good businesses, super long form kind of chatty video about how to start a profitable business that is optimized for freedom, fun and flexibility is the vibe.
Hey gang, welcome back to the vlog. It's Thursday today. My voice is gone. Why is my voice gone? Uh-oh, this is potentially annoying because there's lots going on today. Firstly, we've got an hour-and-a-half call with Eric, who's our CEO coach. Then I've got an interview with Dan Carter, arguably the best rugby player that's ever lived. Then I've got an interview with a guy called Xian, who has a Twitter account called the Cultural Tutor, where he's grown to 1.5 million followers on Twitter in the last year. And so we're going to be talking about the creative stuff. And then Erica Kohlberg is interviewing me for her podcast. We're going to do that. And then it's date night from the 2-year anniversary with the girlfriend. So lots of things happening back to back. Need to go out and get a card and some flowers today as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be fun. Like the monthly management accounts that we saw a few days ago.
Yeah. I'm doing a vlog, so I'm just carrying
taking photos and showing me the photos. It was
Yeah, we did a little Polaroids with all our podcast guests.
Oh, brilliant.
So we'll do one with you and get a little autograph if that's,
Yeah,
if that's all right with it.
Absolutely.
Want to have a seat?
Excellent. A rough release date for your one? Your book?
28th December.
Oh, nice.
So end of year, going for the new year, new me, all that jazz.
Nice.
And would you mind doing one for Gareth as well?
Can you write this one to Richard?
To Richard.
I want to give it to my dad for his birthday.
Oh,
well
nice.
done.
Yes. All right, should we do a group photo, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All right, everyone, come on, line up.
How did that feel?
Very
I
good.
fangirls all day today.
I find it as well. I couldn't concentrate on my work.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I did something.
Oh, I got best wishes. Can you send a picture to my parents? They're gonna be so excited.
I've got to wait a whole month to give this to my dad now.
Is his birthday not the last one?
30th of September,
Ah.
so...
This is the best
Maybe,
day
yeah.
ever.
Oh my goodness, just finished the interview with Dan Carter. What an absolute legend, honestly. Such a great guy, super nice, super friendly, love his accent. He just had some obviously, just had really good insights around goals and purpose and performance and resilience and mindset and all this stuff. And I was just this guy, he's just so good. So good. I've taken away 3 action points from this podcast. Number 1, he's got these 10 journaling prompts at the back of his book. So these 10 questions. So this weekend I'm going to go through and just answer all these 10 questions and figure it out for myself. Secondly, there's a phrase that he talks about in the book, which is poetry and plumbing. So it's poetry is when he was playing for the All Black. Poetry kind of purpose was to be an All Black great. And that's just the poetic kind of high level vision for what you want to do. But then the plumbing is the actual day-to-day practicalities of how you're going to get there. And that involves breaking it down into specific goals and doing a weekly review and stuff. And I feel in my life, I don't really have a sort of poetry, and so it's a lot of plumbing. But so doing the plumbing without the poetry makes you feel as if you're on a hamster wheel and you're a bit purposeless. But having the poetry and no plumbing is just hallucination because you're I want to be great, and then you don't actually convert it into goals. So very inspired by that. And then thirdly, I'm going to start doing a weekly review. I've done maybe a handful of weekly reviews my whole life, and every time I do them, I'm always bloody hell, this is super helpful, super inspired by that conversation. What a sick guy.
Boom. Boom.
I see. So how close should I?
Yeah, there is good, if that works for you.
So thank you for the tea and the water.
That's okay. Does that look vaguely like
It looks absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all very chill. I'm just very keen to hear about kind of the backstory.
I'm not particularly organised in my life,
Yeah,
in my
great.
in my routines, and for some people who feel that way, who are man, I just can't. I can't keep notes and keep track of things. It might be good for them to hear this. That you can do it in other ways as well.
You can do it in a very chaotic.
In a very chaotic way, yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to the end of this week's vlog. It's been an interesting week. It's been our first experiment with batch filming a bunch of YouTube videos, and we've managed to film 2 today. It was 2 or 3 yesterday. No, we had the 3 podcasts yesterday. I've kind of lost count. It's just been one video after the other. It's going straight into it, writing, filming, and trying to keep the energy up. But thank goodness, that's over. And now next week is going to be pretty intense because I'm going to Dublin to give a talk at Google, and then going to Brighton to give a talk at the International Fitness Summit. And so I'm glad that we've gotten a bunch of videos out of the way for now. It'll hopefully free up time. My goodness, I'm so tired. It'll hopefully free up time to be able to then refill the well, as it were. There's a bunch of reading I want to do, a bunch of stuff I want to read. I want to finish reading The Greatness Mindset, apply stuff to it. I want to finish reading a bunch of books that I started reading, and then I want to make videos about them. But when we're in the sort of the thing of just constantly making videos every day, it's hard to make the time for that. So I'm very excited to have some periods of time to just be able to read new books, learn new stuff, and then make videos about it. So that'll be fun. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, somewhat experimental. We don't know if we're going to continue doing these, but please do leave a comment down below if there's anything you liked or didn't like about this vlog, anything you'd like to see more of or less of. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you maybe, hopefully, in the next one. Bye-bye.